still there. I was better when I was still there. Now we're swimming oceans of emotions, 7 days at a time. Oh, the water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. I go up and I come down when I remember the day I was still around. Yeah, the water was just right, like your lips so warm. But now my heart is torn between the rose and the thorn. Yeah, times were better when I was still there. I was better when I was still there. Now we're swimming the oceans of
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Spencer Schwellenbach.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jordan Westburg leading things off and takes a strike.
His pitch, 7 o'clock.
Hey! No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off, he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just misses with that one.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Outside with a breaking ball. 1 out, bases
1 ball,
empty.
no strikes.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1-1.
Tosses across the first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
The shortstop.
2 down, bases empty.
Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is inside. 2-1. 2 outs, bases empty. That one fouled off. 2-2. Goes down looking. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound in this one, Grayson Rodriguez. What do you got on him, Chris?
power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first, here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Fouled off. He was late. And that one is inside.
1-1.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here is Ozzie Albies update.
That heavy breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
And a swing and a miss there.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
And now it's even up.
1-1.
Foul ball. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
On the ground to third, Westburg. Zips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Back at Truist Park, second inning set to go. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Schwellenbach back to work. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Here's Adley Rutschman. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. And the batter now, Colton Cowser. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that's fouled off. No score here in the second. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
One and two here. This ball's chopped on the ground. Westberg tosses to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting
and the batter now, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
And that one upstairs, ball one. And that one fouled off. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting six.
Here's Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
Swings through that.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Strike two.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. And the first offering is not close.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
On the ground to first, and it's just foul. That was close. 2 on, 1 out. There's a swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone.
Batting 8, the designated
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Ozuna.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Got him! And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. And now Gary Sanchez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Sanchez, in his 9th season, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Just missed. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-2.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Cedric Mullins will hit next.
The center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes. That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Fouls one off. 2-2. Top of the third, no score. That one just misses.
Count is full.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that one's going to get into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. Into second, and he's got a double. Not stopping, he's going for 3.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
One down, runner at third.
Holliday.
Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. Bare hand has to hurry. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And he's tagged out, scrambling back to third.
Now batting, third baseman, Jordan.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. His first at bat was a strikeout. Check on the runner. Holliday dives back in safely. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And there's the strike.
0-1.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting, center
So the
fielder,
lineup flips over. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves, he's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Late with the swing there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Now batting, the
Ozzie
second
Albies
baseman,
up to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in to end the inning. back here in Atlanta. Start of the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
Mountcastle.
And that is out of play.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
The pitch. That's outside. And that's ball 2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
Right through there for a strike. And there's a ball.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Profar on the move. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back at Truist Park, here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
In the air out to center. Mullins on his horse. Long run, tracks it down. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Riley now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Fly ball center field. Mullins settles under it. He's there. He's got it. Out number 2.
Now batting.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And now 2-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Two outs. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Adley. Rutschman.
Schwellenbach back to work. That one to first. Olsen takes it to the bag. One away here in the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Struck out swinging his first time.
Cowser.
Swing and a ground ball. A dive. He's got it. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
Well, that ball off the bat, ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Swings through that one.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Sean Murphy. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Jerks and Profar. Next up for the Braves. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. That one pulled foul. Look out!
You hit him.
And it hit him.
You got him.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. So here's the Braves' designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Went down on strikes this. First time through, Sir Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Swings through that one. 0-1. And it's through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
The
Pretty
batter,
tough for the
number 11.
infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled
Orlando
it hard into the outfield.
Arcia.
Even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Struck out swinging his first time. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's a foul ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And he chases a high fastball there.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Foul ball still 0-2. Profar, the lead runner at second. Ozuna at first. One gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Now batting.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. 0-2 in this one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Swing and a miss, and that is that. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6.
Cedric.
And into the box for
Mullins.
Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Breaking ball gets the corner for a strike.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one not close. 1-2 to count.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And now it's filled up. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that is a foul ball. Holliday measures 6 feet even, 185 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2022. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now here is Jordan Westburg, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That's in there.
1-1.
And 1-2.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Throw on to Olsen, and the Orioles set down in order. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is downstairs.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And it remains 2-2.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
And he chases that one. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Now batting, the right field.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Tap foul at the plate.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
The third baseman.
Here comes Austin Riley. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
He swings and fouls one off. Check swing, went around. 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Mullins makes the catch, and that's the third out. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started, and here is Ryan Mountcastle.
Mountcastle. Now pitching for the Braves. Number 93. Angel De Los Santos.
Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so. Satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And now Gunnar Henderson.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Makes the grab, and there's one down. And he holds it first with a single. Nice job getting the ball back in there.
The left fielder.
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. Move to first. Mountcastle back on a dive. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
It's 0-1.
Not even close there. And it's 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. 2 away. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Ruckman.
Throw to first.
No, he's safe.
Inside.
Nope. Ball.
1-0. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
Just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
2 outs. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Take your base.
And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Now batting.
Colton
right fielder,
Cowser,
Colton
the next to hit for the Orioles.
Cowser.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. Go-ahead run at second. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Snaps it to third.
0-2.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Inside move to second. The 0-2. Got him! They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Bottom of the inning. Now in for the Braves. Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
The new pitcher in the game, Yennier Cano.
Number 78, Yennier Cano.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. That'll fire up the dugout. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now a chance for Sean Murphy. Up and in, and that is ball 1. And there's a ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. They say you win.
2-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-2.
Two now. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The left fielder.
And now Jurickson Profar. Profar gets a piece there. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. 1 for 2.
Ozuna.
And that's too high.
That's high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back at Truist Park, here is Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
De Los Santos back to work. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that's outside. 2-1 to Sanchez.
2-1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that.
That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the wall. Here comes the throw. Now he turns and heads for second. Hung up in a rundown now. Now he can't get back to the bag. Oh, no. A huge base running mistake there. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball there.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Just missed.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. To the bottom of the 8th. The batter will be the shortstop, Orlando. Arcia. The shortstop takes the ball. And misses inside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That's out to center field. Mullins settles underneath it. Makes the grab. 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a foul ball. Breaking ball misses down and away. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. There's a swing and a drive. Booyah! That one felt good. and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Just missed.
That missed. 1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And he's out, trying for 2. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swinging a foul straight back. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here is Jordan Westburg.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Slider right there.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
0-2.
Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So up next, Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 3.
Mountcastle.
Iglesias measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a changeup, a 4-seamer, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Sets him down looking. Now only 1 out remaining. So next to him for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Throws to second. And wow, he puts on the brakes at first. So just a 2-out single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
Back over to first, and this time he's picked off. And that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, dude. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.